Hello there everyone and welcome back to more Chaos Gate. We are within striking reach of our first Reaper, who unfortunately decided to hide himself in a warp storm, which is going to complicate matters, but I don't think it's going to deter me. I think I have resolved myself into this upcoming battle, regardless what they throw my way. But first, we have this one mission to deal with here, which has a brand new unit in the champion, which we don't know what he's capable of just yet. And of course your regular old Blightlord Terminators. That is also going to be a pain, especially with the squad that I have in mind that I want to do, but before we jump in there, let's actually make use of these 9 servitors, because I think I want to actually repair this one point of hull integrity, since I am contemplating going after a few of these Death Guard cruisers once we are done here. And the repairs might be important, especially if I risk taking even more damage flying through said warp storm. But we have to kill 9 enemies with melee weapons. We are at the location, I believe. Okay, we are here. That is the only caveat, which is going to be tricky considering we're fighting against Terminator armor type of Plague Marines. And there'll probably be a good handful of regular cultists to kill too, but let us get ready. I have my squad already set up, it just remains to be seen where they're at. Where are they at? First up, Iolandis. We're gonna bring you here, although I don't know if something bugged out there or what. That was odd. And our dramatic music's now gone, so let's hopefully fix that. There's our dramatic music, we're good to go. And 2 of my squads already assembled. We got Iolandis, we got Rao. We're gonna bring in our new Purifier, which remains to be seen if he's actually a good choice considering the amount of heavy armor we have to deal with, and the fact that he's lacking in potential armor piercing. Only one downside there that may make me regret, or at least second guess this choice, but he does have astral aim and precision strike to help there in that regard at least. So we're going to go with that. And who was going to be my 4th? I was thinking Apothecary and Storm. Although we are lacking a little bit of armor piercing, I believe, is the only caveat. Yes, we are going to purge the Hun clean because we got ourselves a Purifier now. The only thing I'm worried about is the amount of armor we may have to break through. But let's see, you're already kitted out. You have the Tier 3 Apothecary armor, which includes the additional uses of your servo skull and additional range. And with that said, since you are Tier 3 and have a whopping 30 seeds, let us upgrade a few things, shall we? Get you more health to be more bold. That is the idea there, and we'll see about upgrading everything else. Now, Rao, I can't remember what your armor is. Movement speed, and more movement speed. He is a beast, 7 movement, he may not even need to teleport at this point. It's going to be good. And he's equipped with a Solaris, which... Actually, what is his chance for... He doesn't have anything to enhance his focus, so I think I'm good there for the time being. I was wondering if maybe it would be a good idea to give him a Force Sword instead, but we don't really have anything too exciting in the Force Weapon department, or at least the Force Swords. But the Pari I cannot overlook, but I think Rao is all set. Iolandis, I believe you're already kitted out, although I do worry they may have nerfed my Tier 3 hammer, since I'm fairly certain this was a 55% chance to critically hit before with all my usual equipment. And sadly, that does not seem to be the case. Yeah, I don't care about bleed all that much. Bleed seems relatively underwhelming when I'm trying to kill things immediately. And you have a high-powered Cybalt, which... Are you the one I want to have the Cybalt? I think my Apothecary actually gets that. Since he is more likely to be hanging back and providing support, so let's do that switch. Just in case. And is there any side bolt I do want to give you that might be apparent? Probably not, if I'm honest. Not that I can see. But you're pretty much kitted out despite the nerf that may have happened there, or maybe that was on my Paladin, since he does have innate critical hit chance, now that I'm thinking of it. Either way, you're all set. Hopefully we can get you a better Purifier or Incinerator at some point soon. Let's see, Storm's all set, Rao is set, and Iolandis. And we have 3 stratagems to work with, I think, here. Let's get this going. Again, I am lacking a little bit of armor piercing, but with ridiculous amount of firepower, that may not be an issue. And I could just teleport on top of them to help in that regard. The only one I'm not comfortable with here, if I will be honest, is probably the Purifier. He doesn't seem like he fits in dealing with Blight Lords and a potential Plague Champion, which I don't know how to deal with yet. But I am eager to see what he's capable of regardless. Now, let's get an overwhelming success, and we gotta remember we need to melee lots of things too. Which shouldn't be an issue with Iolandis and Rao. I just gotta keep in mind I have no extractor servo skulls, which means I'm gonna have to use Hammer Hand to get those seeds extracted. And the more I can get, the better, as that means I could potentially go straight for another Reaper immediately after dealing with our benevolent, unclean one, I think it is. I'm not sure. Oh, and I have to hit the button. It's been a while. I forgot I didn't auto-load.
The Astra Militarum are engaged in a protracted campaign below.
The Bloomspawn will have easy access to loose biomatter, consuming it to accelerate their growth.
Then we must bathe every last one in purifying flame.
Yep, and this is also bloom spawns, yeah. But where do we have to go? Or is it straight through, or do we have to take 2 corners? Yeah, it looks like 2 different corners. I think the decision is apparent on which way we go. And Rao, don't get too carried away. I know you have ridiculous mobility, but
Chaos stirs within the shadows.
Don't know how much it'll help you here. And yeah, there's the first patrol guarding the first seed.
Your command?
It just begs the question if I want to teleport on top of them immediately or not. Hey there, kitty. I know you're saying you're gonna go play your Ark and your other games or whatever you're planning on doing, so I'll just pretend I didn't see your comment of saying hi. I kid, but hopefully
Standing ready.
Hopefully Sabus can have a good time here. I am eager to see what he can pull off, especially if it's additional focus, meaning he can get... Yeah, I think he actually has a 100% chance to reload every time he burns through his flamethrower. Again, it's the question if this is the right type of mission type for him, if I'm completely honest.
As ordered.
And that didn't activate him, which is fine.
My blade is yours.
Now, how exactly do I want to do this? Because I feel like I could activate them at any time. And I really want to get as close as possible, if I'm completely serious. The only one who reasonably could get away with being super close is Rao, because he could just come down here and teleport.
Onward, brothers.
I think that's probably the best I can realistically do.
On the way.
And it's still a question if I want to use my stratagem for this, if that might be the right choice.
Praise the Emperor.
Praise the Emperor.
Now, where can you go? Move on forward. Well, we are trying the Purifier. I have him in the mission already there, Key, so don't worry about that. Sabus is here, and he's ready to burn stuff. How close can I safely get him, though?
Yes, Commander.
I'm gonna have to do this one action point at a time, just in case.
Moving now.
Since if I can avoid just teleporting on them, burning that stratagem, then the better.
At your service. Moving now.
Oh my god, I am so close to activating them. It's a wonder how Sabus didn't activate them, if I'm honest.
At once. Ready to serve.
And without doubt, that's gonna activate them. I'm curious.
I am here to serve.
I really want to put you up there. But first,
Yes, Commander.
let us move you closer there, Storm, before we attempt that maneuver.
Here. With
Does
haste.
this activate them? I don't see why it wouldn't, but we'll see if we get lucky.
Praise the Plague Lord.
Oh, is that the Blight Champion? Or just a regular Plague Marine? He seems a slightly different.
Fear is our ally. Carry it to them.
Okay. He is an actual champion.
Arms at the ready.
You have 33 health. Let's learn everything we can about you. The Plague Champion. So he has... Okay, so he can destroy cover, and it looks like he has a plasma pistol or plasma gun of some sort. Kill order, so... At range 14, gives the target vulnerable. Assault orders, we just saw that. What is that? All enemies gain +1 melee damage and +1 move speed. Which doesn't matter for the Plague Marine, but let's see. Endure order. Target area, so gains hardened for 2 turns, which I assume reduces damage by 2. I'm gonna have to check what that is. And he has a plasma pistol and a power fist. Now it begs the honest question. Do I teleport in right away or not? Because I'm trying to remember, what are you? At range 4 with armor pierce. But before we get too carried away, what is hardened? Is it what I think it is? Well, these are afflictions, so that's not what I want. Oh, minus 25 crit vulnerability and plus 25 resistance. Okay, so it's not as dangerous as I thought it would be. Unless I want critical hit chances, because it could negate my hammer hands a little bit.
Standing ready.
Now, the honest question, do I just teleport in there, murder them now, or try and play cautious?
I am here to serve.
Unleash me.
Okay, so we can move here. Don't know if it's a good angle for what I realistically want. But we can burn you. Is that what I want to do? And Flames of Purity. Saturday only does +1 damage. And it does a knockback too. Which doesn't really mean much. Prometheum Spray. At range 4, let's see. +1 range per 2 ammo spent. Depletes all ammo. +1 damage against demonic, but that's due to the weapon. I'm just wondering what's the best option. Purge. Oh, that's an actual ability there, not so much. My Flamethrower. Are there any mutations I should concern myself with? Yes, you're 2 armor there. You're 2 armor there, and whatever the champion has, which ironically is nothing. The one most devoted and has Nurgle's Blessing has no mutations at all. Either way, I do get 2 shots without doubt because he's guaranteed to reload. Oh wait, I'm not going to burn through my ammo. Unless I want 1 more point of damage. His flames, it knocks it back. I don't think that's honestly worth it. I'm just seriously wondering, can I hit all 3 of all of them if I were to get next to the Plague Herald? That's what I'm thinking. Because if I go closer, that might do better for me. I just gotta be cautious of the Stormbolter. And I gotta remember your skill set. Do you actually gain action points, or is it just a free reload I'm thinking of? Oh, when you kill 3 enemies in a single attack, which sadly is not applicable here. There, that looks much more promising. It's not gonna do a whole lot of damage, but it is still a free reload, and... Ooh, that's 2 willpower. And a knockback actually will cancel the Overwatch, which might be worth it. Wasn't really much of a knockback, but I'll take it. It's a good start.
I must rearm.
Can we make it work? Dang it. Sadly, he's gonna have to burn 2 action points. And I also want to teleport. Is Quicksilver a better option here, I wonder? Because I would like to just murder you. Kill the seeds and maybe hurt some stuff. 50% to ignore, never mind. And sadly, he's going to survive there. Unless I want to take 2 whopping melee attacks on him, which I don't think I want to do. And I gotta remember I have support fire. So just doing a regular move is still worth it. Yeah, actually go there a little bit. You won't be blocking each other's spot. Now, who gets the honors of covering fire? Well, really both of them could, but... ideally in positions where I can maximize damage.
Moving now.
I'm hoping this is enough damage to at least kill the Herald for me. I'm 1 point short. That sucks. Which means I should just shoot at something else, really. So you're an option. I realistically want to melee you, but I can't see if the support fire will kick in. Alright, so which do I prefer? Because Rao is going to have a hard time getting in there. And I still have Quicksilver. I'm seriously considering using Quicksilver to try and minimize as much damage as possible. It just then becomes a question. How much health do you have left? You probably have like 5 points of health left. I'm just wondering if Sabus is the one to do the Purifying or not. And unfortunately, wow, he's in like the perfect spot. I actually can't get at him. That is not a position I was expecting. He's wedged in there good. But before I do that... No way I can get... Ooh, I can actually get 2 shots in here.
Yes, sir.
Not gonna move forward very well, but... Sadly, 2 damage there. That's not gonna be enough to kill. But again, if I Quicksilver on Sabus, that might do it for me. And I still have 1 more action point. Let's give this a try. Just a question on how many can I hit? Because standing here is out of the question.
My blade is ever ready.
I can hit 2 of them, but not really much more, so sadly, he's going to spend most of his action just moving forward.
As you will.
And I do need, without doubt, need to hammer hands him, but it's not like anything. Ooh, I gotta be mindful of Flames of Purity. Honestly, it's not really worth it, is it? It's just 1. Ooh, it's actually maybe 2 points of damage on the back one. So let's not do Flames. So that way I don't have to worry about reloading next turn. So more Flames. More burning everything.
Another falls to the Knights of Titan.
There, we got the seeds there. And now I want Iolandis kind of to take the majority of these hits. If possible, because I am leaving myself open to taking some hits.
Down that putrid thing!
And he's gonna shoot. Rao's gonna take a beating. Weakened and drained. And that ignored armor, didn't it?
I sense the enemy converge. Unwanted.
Hey, you weren't part of the mission intel, you liar. This game is lying to me, and I'm gonna have to exact the Emperor's righteous fury for that insult. So without doubt, this thing needs to die. Is it the biggest threat, though? It can heal for... Yeah, it can heal. It did something to me. Oh, it does 4 damage and also it does random effects. Okay. And sadly I am weakened, so let's keep that in mind. Alright, so Sabis. Time for you to have a field day here. Because we can burn them and scorch them good. No Flames of Purity, we're gonna burn all our ammo, count on this. That got rid of the armor, and now this one goes right to cooking the meat. And Flames of Purity is kind of pointless, isn't it, here? One more time. Burn, baby, burn. I definitely like the look of this game there, although I did turn off the anti-aliasing or some of the effects there to kind of cut down on the frame rate loss. Can I actually get out? Oh my god, I can get out. Just a question. Or, oh yeah, I have support fire, I gotta remember that. Which, another thing I gotta keep in mind, Sabis did not trigger covering fire. Which really doesn't surprise me, but something I want to keep in mind for future engagements.
Moving now.
Ooh, that's always terrifying when it always feels like I pull a pod. And you should be dead. Sabis did good this round. We can clear them all out and maybe have a few action points left for dealing with our friends behind us.
Yes, Commander.
No, I want to melee, damn it. Oh well. Oh, and you're out of ammo? That's why you didn't support fire, damn it. Alright, just slice and dice. Even better when they're critical hits. 2, and... Big question, do I let you have the honors? Honestly, I'm really tempted to have him walk up and just... get close to the explosives, as it were. Sadly, I can't really position myself very well, but they are meleeers, so cover is not really a big issue. So shoot down and heal Rao. Because I gotta keep my Rao is still vulnerable for another turn, isn't he? Not an issue again because they're only meleeers, but at least he took enough damage we need to treat that. Oh, and that got rid of his vulnerable. Even better.
Wrath is restored, brother.
And actually, is Biomancy applicable here? Maybe next turn. And, Resistance, Biomancy. I'm never excited for Resistance, but it actually is guaranteed. It's actually a guaranteed Purify, which actually I cannot overlook if I have debilitating effects I don't want to deal with. So while I may not like it for the Resistance too much, I am all for getting rid of Afflictions. Oh, you need to reload, so let's do that because that's important for your covering fire. Now, he's going to probably just buff everyone, which means I'm going to have to go to him. And even worse, am I actually going to see what the buffs are? Looks like extra armor. There goes your armor. That actually stopped his movement, I think. No, it actually... No, I know that's not the case. He just conveniently stopped there. For some reason, I had it in my head that as soon as Overwatch triggered, he just stopped his action. But yes.
At your command.
Can we gotta be careful, that's gonna knock him back down, which may not be helpful. It is for Sabis, who's actually reloaded. Yep, remember, 100% reload every time he burns through his clip, thanks to the extra focus. So knocking him down is not terrible, because he gets next to his buddy. And you know what that means. Come on. You can reload in a moment.
The Emperor lights our path.
I don't think that's enough movement for what I want.
Ready to serve.
And sadly, you don't have the upgrade movement speed, so is 1 point of movement enough? That's what I'm wondering. I want to roast them twice, damn it.
Pure among impurity. What is your will?
Ooh, thank you, thank you, thank you. This is exactly what I want.
As you will.
Hey there, guys. Although, I know this bastard's just gonna cause some more warp effects, but time to roast some Beast of Nurgle. Finally, I get to enjoy the incinerator. It seemed so underwhelming to try and put it on a Purgator because they get no enhancements to his weapon. But now that I have the Purifier, one that's already kitted out for the incinerator, this changes everything. Good.
I am the wrath of Zyphos. What is your will?
Now, I'm only going to get one covering fire shot, if that's even the right choice. Considering I have a friggin' demon hammer that oh, he's weakened, so... Actually, does weaken affect his range attacks as well? Yeah, melee attacks, so melee's probably out of the question anyway.
Affirmative.
Now...
Row.
Sadly, Rao has to burn 2 action points as much as I would not want to. But go in there and have some fun. Clear out these pods. Okay, so you're not pinned. I don't think I care. Oh! He has to reload, damn it. And he has a 50% chance of just deflecting. Wait, I don't want to shoot, I just want to melee. Try our luck with the 50-50. And sadly, I think he's going to survive. Because he's got a ridiculous amount of health on him. And Hammerhand's not going to help me here, is it? Nope. If he tries to run away, he will die, though, at least. The question is he actually going to do that? Especially when I failed to pin him. There we go. Iolandis got all the glory, but that's fine. And that thing did like a whopping 6 points of damage or something. Considering it still got through the armor. but that's one bloom spawn gone. We know there's a pod here, so without a doubt, I want to falls through. Although,
Yes, sir.
I have no idea how many I actually killed with melee. I gotta keep that in mind.
Let the hunt continue.
Ooh, this is awkward. This is pretty awkward.
I am here to serve.
Although this seems like a good compromise if I engage them.
On my way.
And now, Rao,
My blade
I don't need to
is
know if you
yours.
can make it. Hell, you're probably gonna friggin' activate the pod, let's be honest. With your
Yeah.
ridiculous mobility. Iolandis, though, is kind of not gonna be contributing, I think. Not very likely, but at least we're safe because the door's closed. I just don't know if they're coming in this way next turn. I think this is the best move, because as soon as I climb up here, they're going to activate and I'm not going to get any closer. Alright, knock down that door. What do we get? Knock knock.
You will not fail against this menace.
Another champion.
The reaping has come.
2 assault orders.
Man cannot stand before us.
And no overwatches. I can't remember. What does assault order do again? +1 melee damage and 1 speed, which is actually not applicable here.
Unleash me.
Now, I don't think it's possible for Sabus to hit all 3 of them. He would have to be right here to have that chance. We have full clip. We have Purifying Blast. What about Afflictions? 100% resistance. Which I don't think I care for if he dies. Well, and none of them have Seed. Oh. Stop teasing me with the fact that I might actually hit him. Oh, it's covered as probably saving him. That's probably what it is. Now here's the other question. Prometheum Spray. Is that a good option here? Because I don't think Rao... Does Rao have the armor I think he has? He's immune to hazards. Does that mean he's not going to be lit on fire when he charges in there? That's what I'm honestly wondering, because it's not going to do any damage though. But it's probably going to burn them tremendously if they move. And I'm automatically going to reload, so I'm not too concerned about doing this right now. I'm just wondering if that's the right choice, though. Because apparently it still does damage. Interestingly. Well, I could still aim in a way that Rao is not really likely to get hindered or hit by it, so we can at least play a little bit safe. Then I reload and burn him again. This flame makes it look like Sabus is gonna be lit on fire. That's what I'm afraid of a tiny bit. And no point of flames at purity, because then he would have to manually reload, and it only does 1 extra point of damage. Which I can get next turn anyway.
You will heal.
So we can get full 3 strikes on him. What about Iolandis?
Standing ready.
Ah, he's 1 space away, dang it. And you have the acid sprayer too, so let's keep that in mind.
As ordered.
So sadly, Iolandis is in a bad spot, but hopefully we can do what's needed. And actually, Rao can get Fortress, I think, to help keep him alive from standing out in the open like he is. And I don't need the hammer hands yet, but ooh, I gotta keep my only got 2 willpower left. Cannot use psychic abilities to disable range. I just want you to die. Afflict weaken, yes. Could you just die for me, please? With these 3 attacks that are coming your way. And apparently critical hits. Doesn't care if he's resistant or not. Which is a beautiful thing I just learned right now.
No match for the Emperor's chosen.
So let's give you armor there. And we have covering fire, so hopefully we can mutilate this final Plague Marine. We're burning a lot of willpower though, I gotta keep that in mind. So the Prometheum spray was completely unnecessary is what I'm realizing. I should have just scorched them regularly and then I would have saved an extra willpower too. But that's those 2 gone.
Death is our creed.
And you're gonna spray us, unfortunately. Oh. That's amusing. And he still sprays me, the nerve of him.
Strong we shall stand.
Well, that's just rude. Now the big... It's 1 willpower to cleanse that at least. Which I'm okay with. Actually, how much action points will it... Okay, it's just... Wait. Huh? That should take 2 of your action points, I'm assuming. I was seeing the 3 was getting really confused right there.
Plagues are meaningless.
Gratitude.
So you still have 1 action point.
Ready.
And Rao sadly has no willpower.
Oh.
But he will happily take murdering your ass. And let's get Iolandis in here too, right? Before I end the turn. Although I still probably want to engage this pod over here because... Oh, they're conveniently coming this way, so I could probably engage them regardless. Actually, let me get everyone moving up here, especially if Rao could just kill him right now.
As ordered.
And prepare for this next pod. Keep this turn
My blade
rolling.
is ever ready.
Oh, that's gonna trigger a melee attack. Okay.
I am with you.
I'm hoping this is not a mistake, thinking that Rao could kill him by himself.
Unleash me.
It looks like he should be able to kill him just fine.
Feel the bite of my sword.
Especially when he continues to just get critical hits and ignore armor. Well, he has no armor, to be fair.
Your orders. Yes, sir.
Alright. We can get this turn rolling indefinitely, actually. Well, it's not. That's honestly not going to help me, let's be serious. I want to be diagonal to him, or at least on the side, to maximize my movement.
They will rot no more.
And Rao, he could just knock down the door immediately. So, no one's going to be left behind for this next battle. Which is kind of convenient because I don't want to burn his willpower for just teleporting. Sabus should reload it. Is there... I'm not gonna lie, I want to initiate with Sabus so that way he can ideally flamethrower them without having to move. I'm seriously wondering if I can get away with that. It's very unlikely. Since Rao without a doubt can get in there. I think that's safe to say with this ridiculous movement he's about to show off with.
On the hunt.
So that's what I'm thinking. Maybe I try and open up with Sabus to get him as close as possible to maybe roast him
My
3
blade
times
is
over.
yours.
Without a doubt, they're immediately going to activate once the door's down. But we're going to try.
What's this?
Ooh, 2 Blight Lords.
Emperor's dogs.
We
This is
shall
good.
claim victory with blood.
Kill 5 enemies with melee weapons. Oh, I still have to kill enemies. Okay. How close can I get and still have 2 action points?
Ready to serve.
Standing ready.
I'm trying to see, is that close enough? How much range is that? Because sadly, the cans make it a little bit difficult. So how many spaces is that? So he can do that 1 turn movement. Which I want to believe he can at least hit this one Blight Lord. He's just blocking everyone else. So let's save that for later. Yeah, it's a bit of a problem.
Your orders?
He's going to be blocking everyone's path. Which I don't know if I like this positioning. And sadly, he can only hit 1. Which is good enough, at least. Any mutations I need to be aware of, though? None. And resistance on you. Which is fine. Now, I'm just honestly curious how it's going to affect movement. Yeah, that does affect my movement.
Here.
Yes, Commander.
I don't have the willpower for warp speed, alas.
Row.
Teleporting seems like the best option unless I can just hit them. Yeah, I'll get 2 attacks on them, so I shouldn't need to teleport. And there are explosives there, but he's immune to knockback, and that's probably not as much damage as it could be, unless it's hitting multiple targets.
With me, my brothers.
I am here to serve.
I can get 2 support fire shots here, which is probably all I really need. And it's already going to trigger. I just want to do the math quickly. You'll see 8 damage from Rao. And then we're looking at how many damage. 6 damage total. So that'll put him down to 8. And I can kill him with a flame, another flame at least. The other one's gonna live though, it seems like, and might do a lot of damage.
Curse it. Cannot focus.
The Emperor lights our path.
Yeah, I don't actually want to kill you. I wasn't really planning on killing you.
What is your will?
But Sabus, you move to cover,
As you
and hopefully that allows, I believe it allows him to do, for some reason I thought he could still get an extra attack in. But that gives us a melee kill.
Justice.
And Rao's going to take a little bit of damage here without a doubt. And how much can he... It only gives him 2 points of armor, which I don't think is helpful. And I can't actually use Hammer Hand right now. Yeah, sadly, Overwatch there is not very useful. I guess I'm content to let him just stay there. Oh, I can at least shoot this and do damage, but with him regenerating his ammo, it doesn't matter. Do you have any psychic abilities I care about? Does not look like it. So hopefully this influences the AI not to move. And that way, Iolandis can take the hit. I think that's a better compromise. Only takes 1 health point damage.
I strike true.
Plague Bears, alright, that's gonna be annoying. But we can deal with that. And I gain willpower because of the Warp Surge. Because that's my Prognosticar's ability.
Praise the Emperor.
Alright. Who's the best one to cleanse this? Can you step on this and still have a turn? Yes, you... Aw, you have to go there. That's unfortunate. I was hoping we can get back in position. Now, Hammer Hands, Iolandis. Gotta be mindful of the first strike ability. Because how much damage does that do? Just 5, is it? Oh, suffer a melee attack. So it sounds like I'm just gonna take 5 points of damage. The purging goes well. We actually have a Purifier and Sabus here, and he's been working surprisingly well. Even with a tier 1 weapon, he's been doing so well, I think he's been denying us a couple of melee kills for our secondary objective, but let's get our seeds, finish off this pod, and call it a wrap. Oh yeah, I forgot. We need to hit a specific area for the seeds.
Bloom seed excised.
Now, since you're the last of the pod, let's start moving people forward. Where's the best route to go? We still have a ways to walk. And sadly, because this is out in the open, I'm going to have a hard time getting close. Which is actually kind of fine, because I still have stratagems. Is there any other pods I have to worry about?
On the way.
Looks like we are fine. Just move on up, and I think we activate the pod immediately, since I could just teleport.
Moving now.
I'm playing on Ruthless, I think, mainly because I don't know all the mechanics of the game, and with all the prefixes it has for Legendary or Impossible, I decide not to go to the highest difficulty, but I think I'm decided and committed to doing another playthrough on Legendary after we purge all the heretics before us on Ruthless. So it's going to be a good time. I promise you that.
Glory to Xiphos.
Well, that's a good use of your time. Oh, I forgot about that. Oh, it's because... Oh yeah, because the combat technically didn't end. Alright. I was so worried about the first strike attack, which for some reason didn't actually happen, that... Yeah, this is going to be annoying if you parry. I can hammer hands again, and that will put you in range of being killed. I hope. And mines tons of requisitions and take forever to actually get research and all that done.
Enemies destroyed.
Oh, are you pinned? Oh, you're hobbled because of that attack. Okay. You should be fine, because with teleportation we don't care about hobbled all that much. I just now... Oh.
Moving now.
For a moment I was worried I left the window open, because that motorcycle was incredibly loud in the background. but yeah. Let's see, I have 2 willpower for a hammer hand, and I can activate the pod just fine. And then we can teleport and do what we need to after that.
As ordered. Silver Knights.
I can imagine you're taking a break from making YouTube videos, Black Templar. You had like no laptop for forever. Although I don't know how much that actually limits you from doing your YouTube content. So enjoy the break. Now,
What do we have here?
I have a few things I can do. I could do the boring thing and just kill this bloom seed immediately and end the mission. Or I could just murder everything for experience and still murder the bloom seed in effective order, but I did not pay attention. Where is the reinforce? Wait, is there actually no reinforcements? Interesting, or I can't see it. What I would like, what I want to know is where would Sabus teleport at if I were to use this? Is there a way I can game this and figure out where he's going to be for maximum flamethrower purification? The only assumption I can make is he's going to be in the front and on the left, maybe, because of how my formation currently is. So I kind of want him here, and maybe he can roast the plant, the bloom spawn, and everything over on the left if I'm lucky. Nope, he's over on the right, dang it. So he's in the worst possible spot.
Yeah.
Because that's going to hit Iolandis as well.
I am here to serve.
Your orders.
Well, that's actually not a big problem. Is there a way I can
My blade
maximize
is ever
damage?
ready.
I can move Rao easily enough. Iolandis might take a retaliation attack, which is probably okay.
My blade is yours.
Because he has the armor for it. It's just, he is hobbled. I gotta be mindful of that. Oh, a melee Purifier. Sadly, my Purifier was already kitted out towards the Flamethrower and Cleansing Flame. So I just got him like at the end of my last session, so I don't know how exactly he functions yet. Well, let's get the seed.
This is coming with
Although
me.
honestly, the smart choice would, well, I would have to melee if I want to move him anyway, so that's fine.
Standing ready.
So sadly, you are hobbled, but we have an easy solution for that. That will purify you. It's just a question of where we put you.
My wrath is restored. Your command?
Because you can get 3 attacks here, that's not going to kill it, but it potentially could kill that. And actually, just in case, let's have resistance on our knights. Might as well. Just so I don't get hobbled again. And I gotta keep in mind I have support fire too. So you're gonna die to support fire, so let's not do that yet. I gotta do the map properly if I want to melee everything to death. How many more do I need to melee?
My focus fails me.
I need to kill 2 more melee? Well, how convenient is that? And I have no more willpower. So how much damage is this? 3. So we're doing 7-ish damage, I think. And then we are very easily going to do a ridiculous amount of burn damage to everything.
At your service.
And 4 strike means little unless we get a critical hit to just kill it. Yep, that works.
So to the unworthy.
What is your will?
Well, Black Templar has basically been here for every single one of my Chaos Gate playthroughs, so it actually wouldn't surprise me if Black Templar has something plans on that front.
Unleash me.
But now, let's incinerate. Ooh, and that's killing the seed actually counted towards the melee kill requirement. Which in all honesty, I think I am fine with that. It means Sabis can go all out. Plainly says death. Yep, is quite appropriate. Now, let's burn him some more. And just in case, I want Rao to at least still get a melee kill.
So to the unworthy. Wow.
So melee him, kill it, get our secondary goal achieved.
We are the hammer.
And now, jump on this bastard. This spawn. +2 damage, yes please. It's gonna live, of course, but not much we could do about that.
Praise the Emperor.
I'm not gonna lie, as much as I would like to burn this bud some more, I think Sabis needs to get in a better position for roasting a plant up top.
Moving swiftly. I am the Emperor's fury.
Never mind that Storm has not been getting very much experience either. A little bit of damage, hopefully he's not wounded. And that's mission complete. Two more damage, yes please.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, jump right over it and whack it again.
Vengeance.
And now there's only one way to truly end this off.
The Emperor lights our path.
Although, this is not looking very appealing, I'm not gonna lie. I can hit it at least. Just the cone looks very misleading. So let's light everything on fire. End this mission off in style.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
Now, I am not gonna burn my own guys, good. Now just burn away. Let there be nothing left. And I even have an emote that's appropriate for this. So, that is mission complete.
Update. New spawn threat eliminated. Return to the Edict for decontamination.
Very nice. Welcome to the crew, Sabis. This mission wasn't quite meant for you, I will be honest. Since we need to melee everything, and we were dealing with a lot of Plague Marines that had a lot of armor. But you proved your worth, even against the odds. So yeah, I don't know what the thresholds would be. I'm assuming it's percentage based as well, but we'll see here if he's actually wounded or not, because that was the only damage he took, I think. 10 seeds, nice, 4 requisition. What do we have? Stormbolter, rapid reload, that is interesting. And 5 damage, just the 5 damage alone. An extra range, ooh, I know exactly who this is meant for. Gotta be mindful of the spare requisition I have, though. What the hell are you? Oh, reveal enemies within area 10. I don't think I need that, but I wonder if the utility of this thing. And I don't need... Yeah, I don't need these Aegis staffs. I wonder how... I wonder in what situation they're worth it. Especially for a 25% chance, but we'll take that. And what's the armor? +2 movement speed right off the bat. 5 hit points. And become immune to hazards. And resistance. I cannot say no to this. It's exactly what I already have, but better. Good. Just gotta be mindful that burnt a lot of my requisition though. Rao is wounded, unfortunately. That was probably from the wounded or the vulnerable shot he took. But we got some levels in. How do I want to get you out there? Islandus, because I don't think I want the warp charge. Bleed seems underwhelming to me, so I'm not even considering going down. Oh wait, that's Hammer Hands. Where is... It's the warp charge effect I'm thinking of. Oh yeah, this is the warp charge, never mind. Yeah, the bleed seems underwhelming at the moment, but I would like to get the armor break. I really would like to get that, especially when critical hits have a chance to give me action points. Let's see. Warp charge here may be useful. And giving action points to other Grey Knights is also... I have honored a chapter on one of my other Grey Knights at the moment. And I'm seriously wondering if I should go that route here. Since we already got Juggernaut, I don't think I want the warp charge for armor. So I guess we can go that route. Although the +2 damage is appealing, I want to get that soon too. And then Rao, what about you? You just go melee discipline. 5 damage on the support fire. 1 crit damage. Yeah, let's just do the same as Storm and just have you go melee focus and light on the willpower, hopefully. And then we'll see what abilities you have left afterwards. But that is all good. Sabis is in good shape. We got ourselves extra servitors, so we can actually get to building some proper stuff now. Once we get our hit points in. Now we can't hold it off any longer. Or put it off any longer. Although it does mean I'm going to be missing out one of my stratagems. But we're going to chance it. I am not going to let this warp storm that just appeared at the last moment deter me. Let us kill our first Reaper. And hopefully the event that we get going in there isn't too severe. Ooh.
Commander, I have had a breakthrough with my research. I won't bore you with the details. The bottom line is that I'm ready to focus my mind on the next priority.
So I think that only saves us, what, 5-6 days, so not substantial. But can I actually... Ooh, I can actually get you now, because we had no seats before. And what do I need here to max out? Just a lot of the red ones. Dolores. Alright. We'll see if we can get some more of the red seeds. Sadly, I can't deal with any more of these, but they're perfectly fine. What do we get? What is the disturbance?
Status. Unstable energies of the warp storm have caused an explosion inside the Edict. I am assessing damage logs now.
Construction has been cancelled. Okay, and that means... So we have to repair that again, and it looks like it... I lost my servitors that was built repairing the hull too, it seems like. Yeah, and because the plasma reactor's down, I can't build anything else. That doesn't seem the worst. I just lost out on maybe 8 servitors.
It is here. Agar the Benevolent, Reaper of the Poxus strain.
Affirmative.
Has your infernal research unearthed anything of value we might use?
Only that it is a great unclean one, and that its history of defilement is long. Its followers dubbed it the Benign Custodian, and the Bountiful Uncle, and it hosts...
Data value questionable.
I hadn't finished. The beast is said to govern some sort of host. 1,000,001 beloved nephews. I'm not quite certain what to make of it.
Blast it! Of all the repugnant spawn of chaos.
Reciprocal disgust.
Did I miss something?
Warning. Risk of shipwide infestation imminent. Enacting Gamma Contingency 1217. The Edict's pipeways must be warded.
Ektar?
Emergency. Current servitor stocks inadequate. Sending immediate support request on all Adeptus Mechanicus frequencies.
What in the blazes is going on?
Of all the hosts of chaos, only one has ever vexed this ship in her long and storied history.
A great unclean one. I've never known you to balk at a...
Not that. The imps. The damned mites.
Nurglings?
None other.
Initiating protocol immediately.
Oh. Well, I
You
wonder...
aren't serious?
Mark my words, Inquisitor. Not one of those pox-ridden vermin will find its way on board the Edict. If I have to purge every last corridor of this ship in cleansing flame, I will. Never again.
Someone has a bit of history with the Nurglings. Oh god. They're probably going to be like tribbles too. We're not going to be able to get rid of them. Now the question is that an actual mission event or just some fun fluff for us? And sadly we are in the warp storm, so we're missing one stratagem, which means I'm probably going to want to take the teleport for this here. And a lot of warp surge. Well, questionable pets, yeah. Especially when there's 1,000,001 of them, apparently, is the impression I'm getting. That's a lot of friggin' Nurglings on this big, gigantic strike cruiser. Now, let's see how we deal with this. Who is going to be my squad? It's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to bring my best guys, so we're going to bring the Outer Storm, Estrios. See, I don't know if I want Gararian here or not. I'm not quite familiar with how to use a chaplain, especially one that has the resistance focus, or at least is on the northern portion of his skill trees. But Sabus was definitely fun. Don't know if he's the best one for this though. Riftbane, you're in. And let's see, you got the Servo Skulls, you have the extended reach for your warp speed. We just gotta get you kitted out now. And this is the one with the Servo Skulls. And without doubt, let's... I don't have enough seeds to upgrade the ammo. Not that that's a big issue, it's only one extra ammo. So let's take the one for the additional healing. Is it worth upgrading this? I have 13. Biomancies last for 1 turn is kind of tempting, I'm not gonna lie. A bit pricey, but tempting. Have an extra turn on warp speed, especially with the critical hit damage, seems really potent. But I don't think the extra heals needed. Let's see, you got Servo Skull and Extractor. I think it'll make my life a lot easier having the Extractors. Oh, wait, if I want to have the extended reach, I'm gonna have to give the Apothecary on Servo Skull. I don't think he has Emperor's Judgment, if you're talking about... No, he doesn't have Emperor's Judgment here, which inflicts Hobbled and immobilizes targets. Really, I don't think I'm all that excited for Hobbled, but if I can get Warped Immobilization, that could be useful. But things tend to die really quickly, that immobility hasn't been an issue. But of course, that mindset might have to change with the higher difficulty and definitely a boss-like opponent. Zabus, you're already set, I think. We don't want to change anything on you. And let's see. What about you, Estrios? Actually, Estrios, Storm, Zabus, Riftbane, get back in here. We sadly don't have a Storm Shield for you, but get back in your Terminator armor. And 26 Cs, let's get you the extra health. And you also get the Destroyer. Although, let's see, do you get the 55% critical hit chance, or was that actually nerfed? Okay, he does have the 55%. So it was Estrios that was giving me that impression, critting more than actually not critting. And then otherwise, I think he set Storm. Let's get you Solaris. Especially with the extra critical hit chance. We have 9 seeds, we're good there. So that's 50% chance to critically hit. I am happy with that. Now let's get you your proper armor. And I think we have tier 3 armor for you too, in fact. How ridiculous do you want to go on this? Because I think we take the health and the movement speed. Maybe that will avoid us having to burn a teleport. Hazards. I'm just wondering on 15% resistance. I don't think I have anyone in the squad that increases resistance further. Because yeah, you don't have it yet, the Rit Vein. So I don't think we'll go with that. And with that said, is there any other gear I want to upgrade? Because you're all set. We still have to figure out your ranged weapon. I think we give that the Rit Vein without a doubt. And I don't honestly know what Stormbolt would be good for him because none of them seems to synergize with covering fire. Unless they were to give me extra autos, that would be the exception. So I think I'll keep you with a base one. Estros, you do have the Destroyer, right? Yes, you do. You're good. I'm fairly certain we don't have an upgrade store. Oh, I'm completely wrong. Is it worth getting the resistance on you at least? It's only 1 seed. But then again, I only have 1 seed, to be fair. Alright, now he's looking like a proper paladin at the very least. Now, Rit Vein, you get the Stormbolter. Enjoy. That is kitted out and upgraded. Precision targeting Stormbolters. That would be interesting. That would be very interesting, although I'm more Oh wait, there's something I didn't think of. That eluded me in the last mission. I did not see Astral Aim at all for Sabis. Which honestly makes me wonder what the hell is the point of going into the incinerator tree if Astral Aim doesn't even work. Thank God for the auto reload though, but still. I am really confused by the fact that Astral Aim is here now with that said. If I'm completely honest. I guess we'll have to go with it regardless. And otherwise, you still have your tier 2 armor, right? Or do I want to change that for something else? Yeah, the focus is what I want. Extra passive slots tempting though, I won't lie. But I think we're good. Aww. Disappointed with the incinerator tree. Well, I'm gonna burn everything I can in righteous fire and have some fun with it. But I think we're all set. We have our healing, we have our frontliner, we have heavy damage potential, and we have the flamethrower just because this is a pox outbreak. We need to incinerate everything. Now, if only we can get a proper incinerator weapon for Sabis, that might be pretty good. Now, let's see what we get. Well, there's our adversary. Big, gigantic, honking, great unclean one. This will be fun. I hope I'm ready for the challenge. Because we had no problem dealing with the Demon Prince before.
What do we have here? Pilgrims on a holy journey to receive their benedictions. Come now, bow before your rightful king, and I will bestow you all with such wonderful gifts.
I don't want them.
Commander, be warned. The demon's vile spawn already infest this planet.
Such an ungrateful tone wins its way from above. This one, I sense, despises my loyal flock. Unfairly.
Unfairly seems
It
justified.
can bring to bear hordes of those vile nurglings. You must be wary.
If you would not accept what I offer, then I must regretfully request you depart my realm. No? A pity, but you will make a fine sub for my nephews. They are always ever so hungry.
So, all I'm seeing so far is 3 adversaries and of course our honking unclean one. Which apparently I can't actually see what he's capable of at the moment. So, we're gonna have to play this by ear, I guess. And we have Smite to have fun with. Oh, I forgot to change my stratagems too. I was gonna get Gates of Infinity, so we'll have to make do. Ooh. So that's gonna give us Plague too, is it? Look again, huh? I'm assuming he's just immune to damage, I guess, is what I'm seeing. Since it doesn't show a health bar or any highlight there. So we're probably gonna have to kill his heralds, maybe. Or destroy something in the process. Which I don't see any icons. Oh, there's 3 targets. Oh, there you are. So spawn additional nurglings each turn. Units immune to all afflictions, so nothing but being an annoyance.
What is your will?
Now the big question, is it actually worth just teleporting over here immediately? Actually, let me... Since I have no idea if there are other pods or not to be mindful of.
Yes, sir.
And I think... Sadly, I cannot get into cover with Estrios. And I think guard might be really important here.
As ordered.
Yeah, so far I only see 1. I'm not going to worry about warp charge yet, because I don't know what to expect from Egger here. Sabus is immune to afflictions, so he is fine to barbecue this thing. I don't think Prometheum Spray is useful here because the curse this thing's not going to move at all. Even though it seems like the perfect candidate and it only has like 14 hit points. It's pretty much going to die, let's be honest.
Seeking the tainted.
It's still an honest question if... Yeah, this might be overkill with 2 melee attacks. So, can I get away with not teleporting with that said?
Unleash me.
I'm liking the music at the very least. Yeah, I think covering fire
Advancing.
is what I want here. That way I don't have to burn a willpower on and teleport immediately. Oh, and I still get 2 melee attacks regardless. He's just so ridiculous with his mobility. He doesn't even need support fire.
Dullard, that would have served the sacred birthing ground.
Good work, Commander. Purge them all.
So that didn't seem like it did anything to him yet, but... I'm not noticing anything else, if there's more, or if they have to spawn. I wonder if this... I wonder if that's just terrain, if there's actually something there. No, it looks like it's just terrain. Oh, and you got a critical hit, so you get 2 action points. Can I put you somewhere ridiculous that's actually useful? Oh wait, didn't I see a line of sight icon? Oh, I did. Interesting. I do not want to be clumped up in case he has like a long-range AoE ability.
Taking position.
So I don't know what to expect, but we're already found our second target. Oh, he's spawning more units, isn't he? Uh-oh, he doesn't look happy. Big bloaty fella.
Commander, these nurglings may seem a minor pest, but they will fast prove overwhelming.
Notification. The source of these abominations have been codified as spawners. They must be purged.
Come, my nephews. Don't be shy. I have some new playmates for you.
I really would like to teleport in a situation like this, dang it. Shame I didn't have it. And I don't want to know what that is. This is going to leave him out in the open quite a bit, though. I'm not comfortable doing this, but we do have Quicksilver if I really need it.
For the Emperor.
Force strike for the kill. Hope for a critical. Wait. If I get a critical hit, that's a 50%. I'm just gotta remember. What's the chance to gain an extra action point back? Because I don't have additional focus, do I? 60% chance? Okay. I think it's worth it for Hammer Hands alone.
No demon
Good.
shall avoid its fate.
I don't know where exactly I should put him, though, is the only problem. Because it seems like we have one spawner over here from what we saw, and then one over in the opposite corner. Can I get to safety without having to teleport? It seems like the best I can do. And then everyone else can just move over to the left and find that third one. Because I do have Cleansing Flame, so even if they keep buffing themselves, Sabus could just get rid of them immediately. Speaking of which, getting rid of them.
Your orders?
Although, I don't think this is the best position for Sabus.
At once.
But I'm happy to have him for this mission for at risk of getting overwhelmed. Hopefully these things die to any kind of damage they take. There, we're reloaded and ready to go again.
Sanctify my rounds.
That would have been good if there was one more Nurgly there, he could have got an extra action point. Not really all that helpful at the moment, but Iolandis,
What is your will?
I think you're safe for now. And I think you only have 3 willpower, let's keep that in mind. Even though it's not really a big concern yet.
Moving now.
But I think that's the plan. Find whatever spawners over here. Storm single-handedly takes out the next one up here with a little bit of help of Quicksilver, and then we engage on the actual boss, I think.
We strive.
And let's just Overwatch,
Position
just in
secured,
case.
Commander.
It might influence the AI a bit. Ew. That is some vomit I don't want to get near. Ew. He just spawned more Nurglings out of his stomach.
I hunger.
He does not like Storm. I can't imagine why. Nurgling spawn. Then they may look like that was an actual. Oh! That was not expecting. Where the heck did they come from?
I'm here to serve.
Oh, maybe they didn't actually die to the flame, which would be really confusing. Because that seems like Sabus' calling.
With Vane.
Now, I think there's a spawner over here, I just don't see it yet.
As you will.
There you are. And we're gonna get a warp surge anyway. Only AoE, okay, so that is Sabus' calling, which again makes...
What is your will?
Which honestly does make me wonder if Prometheum Spray did anything there, though.
At your service.
Zabes.
So AoE is the only thing that kills them, so where's the best place to put us?
As you will.
Although sadly I'm not going to kill the ones behind us very well, but... Looks like I'm not... Ooh, I actually am going to get an action point for this, I think. So, let's kill them off.
Impressive tactic. We must bathe them all in purifying flame.
That didn't give them an action point. I guess they don't count as actual enemies.
Yes, Commander. Taking position.
I don't think we can kill this, but we're at least gonna try. It's gonna get close. Ooh, Smite's just an actual lightning bolt. Sadly, didn't get the best angle for it. Ah, dang it. I thought it gave you the one that... I thought it gave you the one that gave the sideball +2 damage. So that's gonna survive there, alas. Unless they Quicksilver.
Yes, Commander. Gliding through the wind.
Sadly, oh, it's right here. Or at least one of them is right here anyway. And how much health does this have? I want to quickly do the math. 10 damage, and then 5 here, so that would be enough to kill it. So I don't need to... I don't need the Force Strike.
Face me!
I was hoping for a critical hit there so I wouldn't have to worry about hammer hands. Do I get... Yes, I get the action point. Beautiful. Oh, and there's one more. At least there's one more over here. Although Rao is not exactly in the best spot.
It will be done.
He just hates... Remember, Ektar hates Nurglings with a fiery passion. Anything that can get rid of them in short order is impressive to him. Just a shame I won't be able to kill this. So I don't know how many more that will leave. But that's 3 down, 2 more left that are about to die. And then there may be one more. Ooh, these Nurglings are getting big. That could be a problem. He literally ate a bunch of Nurglings, which helps my problem a little bit. Again, I could just cleanse them and get rid of all their effects. Outside maybe resistance, that could be a concern. I don't know what damage they just did there. Okay, they are doing damage though. At least they are to Rao. So immobilize if I'm hit by melee, which I don't know if that counts the Nurgling's attack or not. Alright, finish that off and then Sabus cleanse everything.
I must rearm.
Let's see, we have 2 here, 4 there. And thankfully, we can get rid of a few of them here.
It will be done.
There, if you thought the flamethrower was impressive, there's another one for you. And sadly, I don't think I can light him on fire there with the torch. But we're gonna have to get ready for this fight with the Heralds. Can I'm just wondering if Ezio should just charge in there now or not. Because I honestly don't know if defend position will trigger multiple times with me having 2 action points. I'm not familiar with the skill yet.
Standing ready.
Sadly, I can only kill... Unless I move, I can only kill a small... Ooh! Okay, so I can clear them all out? Nah, there's more. So I'm gonna have to pick a very good spot to hit all of them.
Taking position.
So that kills 2 of them there, according to that.
Fiend.
Good. Now one more time there, Sabus. There. I am already glad to have him here. And auto reload for good measure.
I must rearm.
As much as I would like to smite him for some free damage. I am curious if... What's this warp? Oh, this just gives me extra armor. Yeah. Don't think I need that. I do honestly wonder if he'll bash them multiple times with multiple action points.
Taking position.
Now I don't know if there's anything here. I don't see anything. And I can get all 3 attacks on this thing easily. Okay, that works too.
You have been judged.
Okay, now he's targetable. Now, is this worth attacking? Can I kill enough of these things to make this worth my time? It looks like I can only kill 2 at most. So it's a question which ones I don't like more. Or in all honesty, it's probably the smart choice is just regroup. Because there's a Nurgling here anyway I want to deal with. Sure, it'll destroy my cover, but at least I'm safe from everything. And did you get the action point, I'm wondering, from the critical hit? Yes, you did. Keep on going. Where can we put you? You should hopefully be safe here. And now we could deal with the real threats. Which might take a while. Considering he's spawning those dang heralds which have 15-20 health. Never mind, they have a chance to just parry my attacks too, which makes it even more problematic. Uh-oh. He's getting ready to belch. Yep, he's eating more Nurglings. And since he's targetable, I wonder if I can see his abilities now. What are you guys gonna do? More swarms. Oh boy, they're everywhere. Ooh, I can see everything now. Yeah, that's the warp surge. Okay, Aegir consumes Nurglings. It sets a blast over Area 4. Inflicts a random effect and inflicts vulnerable. But it doesn't say it actually does damage, interestingly. Yeah, sadly I don't have that stratagem to just immobilize them. Aegir consumes... Oh yeah, he can heal off the Nurglings too. So Nurgling swarms. Based on the number of Nurglings, so he summons 5 Nurglings at the end of his turn. And he's immune to Craze, Blind, Dominated, Panicked, Plague, Knockback, Banish. But he could still bleed, which doesn't matter. Or burn. Defend our uncle. When shot with a ranged attack, if... Okay, Nurglings can block. Aegir consumes Nurglings and summons the number of Plague Bearers based on number concerned. Oh, consumed, okay. So he can... Well, the mobilization is due to Tainted Blades, I believe. And he can cause Plague. So Nurglings are his shields.
Here.
Speaking of which, is there Nurglings here? No. Not that I could see, at least. And I don't think I can reach you without some warp speed.
What is your will?
Oh, wait. Yeah, I don't need to move you. Because warp speed is at any range, thanks to my Servo Skull.
This will steal your mind, brother.
Yeah, these Nurglings are going to be a pain,
My
aren't they?
blade is yours.
But I have extra movement, that should put me in reach. At least to start doing damage. Oh, I was always in range, apparently. And I know they're immune to Blight, but I do want to be... If everyone's going to go in their melee, I want to be careful of burning myself. So yeah, I could just kill you easy.
For Titan!
Storm could just finish you off, I think. And steal the seeds as a bonus.
I am here to serve.
And Hammerhands actually would just straight kill you. Ooh, that scares me though. I don't know. Yeah, the first strike didn't happen when I got the critical hit. At least on the Blight Lord. I'm wondering if first strike still applies here with the guaranteed crit.
Your end is near.
Well, apparently it didn't matter in that case. And what, did you just get an action point there? I can't remember if you have that trait. Yes, you do. Although, walking on the ass, it's not ideal. And the sad thing is, if I use defend, and they walk onto the... He's gonna walk into the poison if I do that. Why do you not want to walk on the bridge now? That is odd. I don't know what the heck to make of that. I was able to walk on that before, wasn't I? Yeah, I have Eagle Eye on Paladin, so... Sadly, it's not very useful here for his ranged attacks. Unless it works with Smite, which I don't think it does.
Feel my wrath.
Yeah, if Storm's just gonna go in there, I don't even need defend, but it's an awkward position because it's not letting me go up on the bridge. Probably because this bastard's blocking the path, is he? That is just really weird. I have no clue what to make of that. Although if I'm gonna move that little, I might as well just stay here. Stay here then. Now, can I just go and murder this guy? Yeah, that'll give me 2 attacks easy. No hammer hands, sadly. So that's gonna leave Rao or Storm in an awkward spot. But I do have warps. I do have Quicksilver.
Yes, Commander.
Oh yeah, and I still have support fire. I don't think I can actually support very well. Only problem with that.
Command. Here.
I would like to get the critical hit. Because I don't think I'm gonna get the seed off him here.
Firing on target.
Okay, there we go. Now I feel better. Does that give you an action point to get out?
Another foul seed claim.
Yes, it did. And I have no willpower to finish him, sadly. Not even need it. Oh, and because he has the extra use of autos, he gets 2 action points. He can keep going. Take your first swipe at the boss. Oh my god, he can be pinned. This is not going to cause a retaliation strike, is it? I probably should stay here, but I don't want to get hit by everything. Especially with the realization he could be pinned.
Taking position.
Sadly, it's only a 50% chance unless I'm willing to burn willpower, I think, to pin him. But that helps a lot with limiting what he can do. I hope I'm gonna walk in the blade if he comes closer. Oh boy, I do not want to see how big that radius was. Please tell me that was only on Estrios.
We shall stand.
Sadly, this is a bad angle. Oh, I think that knocks Sabus back too, is what I'm seeing. Where is Sabus? Because I fear he may have got knocked into the blast radius. Ew. I could cleanse it. Oh, thankfully, Sabus took no damage because of the cover. You know what's funny? Hobble doesn't really do anything to him because he's got so much mobility anyway. It's just a question of how do I prioritize my turn? Because I have cover fire. And of course the Nurglings are going to protect him. Sabus can scorch everything. Wait, Sabus, why can't you move? Oh, he's immobilized. Is he immobilized? Yeah, he's immobilized.
Your command.
Thankfully we can cleanse that. Was that because the melee attack immobilized him, which means Estrios is also immobilized, isn't he?
My wrath is restored, brother.
Standing ready.
Yep.
I am here to serve.
How ridiculous can I get on the firing? Because I could kill some Nurglings. I'm honestly wondering if I could go... I can't hit all of them, including the boss. Actually, let's go. That's in melee range. I gotta be mindful of that.
We
If I back away, that's gonna give him an opportunity attack. And I only have 2 action points. Let's keep that in mind. Can I hit anything else? I can only hit 1 Nurgling with the spray. Yay, he's on fire! I think.
Blessed ammunition depleted.
So hopefully that does some good damage to him if he walks forward. Because I do not want anyone grouped up for that cleave or that swipe. Immobilization is gonna suck.
What is your will?
And this gives you +4 crit damage. So let's take advantage of it. And you're immune to hazards, right? Which means you're not. Ooh. Wishful thinking to try and get a crit. Oh wait, I gotta remember I have friggin' support fire still.
I have sanctified my rounds.
It's only 1 shot, but I'll take it. And Estrio sadly cannot kill it. Yeah, Nurglings will reduce the damage, that's fine. It's 1 less Nurgling, I guess, since I can't really do much else. Well, keep in mind, I was diagonal to him, so I wasn't actually adjacent to the Plague Bearer, so I don't think that counts for attack of opportunity because I can't melee him from this angle. It won't let me actually melee him. That's the reason why Sabis was able to get out. Which is a shame. I could have killed multiple Nurglings if I got a little bit closer.
Fall.
I don't know if that was a... Ooh, it was a critical hit. Keep going, keep going. It's just an honest question. Do I murder you? Yeah, sadly I can't one-shot you. So I don't think it's worth it. Let's just keep swiping, then back off.
Moving out.
Ooh, I got a critical hit. I just don't know what's valuable. No longer use the spew, can no longer call Nurglings, or he's silenced, which... I think the most terrifying thing is his melee attack, but sadly, that means little. I don't care about the Nurgling spew, so let's deny him more Nurglings. Another action point, please? He is pinned again, though. Run away. Run away to swipe again. Oh, and you're plagued.
Nephews!
Okay, so he just called more. So I wonder what that critical hit even did then. That's what I honestly wonder, unless nothing actually happened. Because the game seems to be bugging out. I think we broke the game from disabling his bell that he just did. Oh boy. Can we set it to fast? Uh-oh. No, what happens there is the Nurgling spew, he absorbs whatever Nurglings are in the area, and then he doesn't that AoE attack. Which conveniently... So my last autosave was 7 minutes ago. Yeah, I'm just wondering how long I wait before I do the autosave. And if somehow denying his nephews his Nurglings from spawning actually prevents him from using his AoE ability, that's technically disabling two things at once. Very unlikely, I assume, but I think the game broke. This sucks. I think this was the last turn, maybe? I would hate to autosave. Oh wait, can I... is it... oh, I can't save right now, dang it. I can't make another save because it's on their turn, unfortunately. So let's try and reload then. Okay, I guess the plan changes. Ager was so distraught with how well we were demolishing him that he decided to break the game because he couldn't spawn more Nurglings. Alright, so that just took us back to the start of the last turn.
Your orders?
Which is fine, although it may affect my critical hit chances, though, is the only problem.
Pure among impurity. What is your will?
So yeah, this is where I was planning on being. We'll just do everything as I did before, although I seriously doubt the seed will give us the exact same results, would it? With the critical hits and everything. Oh yeah, I want to do the Prometheum spray. Because light everything on fire, because that's always fun. And then run the hell away.
I must rearm.
I can't remember where the hell I put you, but I think it was over here maybe.
Seeking the tainted.
And I can't remember, did I smite you? I was thinking of...
Standing ready.
oh yeah, I was gonna do support fire and then a warp. No, not a warp speed.
Vein.
I forget what I was gonna do. Well, first I'm gonna reload, I guess.
Armed and ready.
I honestly can't remember what my apothecary did last turn.
Destroy.
Oh, he was gonna use the biomancy, wasn't he? To give Storm a ridiculous amount of critical hit chance.
This will steal your mind, brother.
And we have an extra turn duration for it too, for added effect.
Here.
And then I was lamenting that Smite couldn't actually kill this bastard, so I have to fight him the normal way.
See them fall, brothers.
And now let's see if we can get a critical hit on this bastard. Because we have a 60% chance of a pin.
Fall.
Which apparently the seed operate differently there. But I still like the idea of pinning them. Let's try for 2 more swipes then back off. I guess. Save now just in case. Because I want to try and deny the spew, his Nurgling spawn potential. I don't think I hammer hands. I don't think it's needed. Weaken could be fun. But let's try this again, see if it's an actual bug interaction. I'm tempted to Hammer Hand, because I could still get an extra action point. A 60% chance, I think, of an extra action point. It just burns all my willpower, though. Is it worth doing it now and risk him healing? Or wait until next turn? Plus 3 damage, that I can't say no to that. And now we'll get rid of his dang spew. Another action point? Yes, we got another action point. He's still going. And now he's pinned. Why the hell not?
Such efforts are futile. Repent this foolishness and accept my benevolence.
Now, run the hell away because he's pissed off.
With you.
And then smite him, and we'll see what happens. And now we'll see if the game breaks or not.
Come to me.
Here comes the bell again. I think it happened again, folks. There's some weird interaction going on with... some weird bug going on there where I cannot deny him spawning his nephews. That is unfortunate. Thankfully not too much was lost, but that is annoying that I can't play the way I want it and learn for the error of my ways. Because now, how many action points am I going to get here? Or how many critical hits am I going to get, rather?
Vengeance.
He's pinned that time. Stupid demonic intervention. You know what I have is divine intervention. And sadly, no critical hits that time to really wail on him.
At once. Feel my wrath. I strike true.
Alright, let's try this again. Since we literally got no critical hits on him, the only thing I can think of is the fire that's messing him up.
Come home.
So, what happens now? This is not looking good. I think it's the fire that bugged him out. God dang it. This is not exactly how you want the game, the AI to play smart, damn it. So, the odd thing is my autosave looks like it went to the my autosave is updated, so this is problematic. Yeah, they didn't balance this for flamers, you say. That's kind of funny because it seems like the flamer is like the best weapon for this type of fight, considering how readily you can destroy. This is annoying. And because the autosave is... this is a problem. The only option is to restart the combat mission. If the only other alternative I could think of is to just stand here and let him melee me, which I'm not really a fan of.
Firing now.
Oh, that was a cybolt, damn it. Oh my. This is unfortunate. So I'm forced to let Storm take a massive hit, possibly. In the hopes of not bugging us out. Let's at least hurt him just as hard then.
My will is spent.
The only problem is the AI can choose not to move. It could just end its friggin' turn is the problem. Especially since he's pinned. He has very little he could actually do, I would imagine.
Feel my wrath. Such efforts are futile. Repent this foolishness and accept my benevolence.
Not liking this, but we'll see what happens.
Nephews!
It's bugging out again. I'm wondering if it's something with the Bell ability, where he turns his Nurglings into Plague Heralds, but I don't think there was any Nurglings that were in reach. This is annoying. I don't want to restart this entire mission. Disappointing. The one weapon kind of designed for this fight, I would argue, is possibly what's breaking him.
I don't suppose you return for the wonderful gifts I've offered. No. Well, no matter. My nephews have developed a thirst for silverling blood.
Yeah, 2 force strikes will kill that unless I'm lucky enough to get a critical hit.
Yes, Commander.
There, that works.
Gathered. That would have served the sacred birthing ground.
Good work, Commander. Purge them all.
Well, let's try and get quick here with this, since now that I know what to do, to an extent, we can hopefully get to the second phase a lot faster, which in turn will make this a lot easier for me, but that is annoying. I would have loved to have done ridiculous amount of damage to him if he moved through the fire. That very rapidly soured my mood a bit, just a wee little bit, but
Your command?
in all honesty, it probably didn't affect it didn't affect it too much with how quickly we could possibly kill these. My problem is my melee attack's not very good,
At once.
so I'm just gonna have to shoot the normal way. And I do have smite if I can't melee it.
Yes, sir. What is your
Yeah, I'll
will?
try and make a note to save beforehand just in
What
case.
is your will?
Alright, smite and blight and kill the cursed thing.
Firing now. Terminated.
Commander, these Nurglings may seem a minor pest, but they will fast prove overwhelming.
Notification. The source of these abominations have been codified as spawners. They must be purged.
Come, my nephews. Don't be shy.
Don't worry.
I have some new playmates for you.
Yep, and Sabine has a good toy for him to be introduced to.
Yes, Commander.
Or Sabus, rather. Now, how's the best way to move forward? Because that was 2. Third one, fourth one, fifth one. Okay, so these three should just murder these heralds right now. Is what I should try and do. Since I don't think they can get close enough to actually contribute for any time soon. There.
Foe wounded. With vein.
We have no Nurglings to worry about here. And none towards Estrios.
Standing ready.
And I don't think that's close enough to roast them as much as I would like it. Okay, I stand corrected. No Nurglings. A little tricky to see them because there's no obvious highlighter or health bar to see them.
Advancing.
And I don't think he's going to do a whole lot there, but I have Overwatch at the ready. As much as I would like to get the seed, so... sadly, can't get all three attacks on, so let's maximize our movement. And hope we can get lucky again with our extra action points. Beautiful.
Terminated.
So I'm trying to remember, there was one around here, so I might as well just teleport and see if I can melee and kill it. It puts me incredibly close to the unclean one, which makes me not want to do that, if I'm so honest. Which is why I'm going to chance Hammer Hands to kill this thing immediately and for the action point.
Glory to Xypos.
Now, get the hell out of there. I'm getting lucky on those 60% chances. I am not going to complain. Up in there, he's going to make more minions. Oh no, that was his AoE. And I don't get the seed, sadly. I'm playing too effectively now. How much damage is that? 3 or 4 points? That's what it looks like. Alright, now kill this last one, and then we'll be back to where we were. Beautiful.
Justice.
Now, is this worth using? Come on, I saw 3. That's worth it.
At once.
Take those little buggers down.
Impressive tactic. We must bathe them all in purifying flame.
Sadly, that was not appropriate, because I wasn't using flame, unfortunately. Now, I'm just curious. As much as I would like to purify a handful of them, I think the cover is really important for dealing with that cleave, even if I still get immobilized. I might as well save here. Because who knows if the fact I'm too effective at killing Nurglings is what's bugging them out too. Because that bell attack's supposed to have them absorbing Nurglings and turn them into Plague Heralds, if I remember correctly. Alright, purge them. Oh yeah, there's one more behind you I didn't notice.
Ammunition depleted.
Which hopefully is not going to be too much of an issue, but... Move on forward and let's see what happens. Gotta be mindful of a warp surge, though. And let's be mindful of warp speed when we're able to. Where the hell do I put you, though? Support fire would be great, but I don't think you can actually shoot him yet. Well, of course you can't shoot him yet, because Storm's nowhere near for support fire anyway.
As you will.
And I won't worry about warp speed till next turn. And can't reach any Nurglings. Oh wait. Are you... it would hurt him, so I don't think that's... I don't think I want to do that. I think he's immune to hazards, but I still think he can be burned. So we'll just reload in that case. Ew. Disgusting mess.
The bell tolls.
Alright, ringing more bells. They all start mutating. And he's knocking them around too, is for hilarity. Yeah, great humor value there, just knocking them around. Ooh, and he lit him on fire. Maybe I should have shot that just to prevent that from happening.
A fortress.
So Sabus, are you on fire? Do you need healing? Well, you are immobilized, I think. No, he's plagued. He's not actually immobilized.
My blade is yours.
So with that said, where are our Nurglings we have to worry about? Because we could easily kill you. Just wait, this fire alone is probably going to bug him out. Considering what we're learning right now. It would be hilarious if it did. And I'm wondering where the hell can I go to maximize my perjury?
We haste.
And I can only kill 2 here, so we'll go with it. And hopefully Storm could just kill you. Although, let me get warp speed.
Your orders?
Get that going now, since it's a good time for it.
Strike swiftly, brother.
Actually, yeah, I might as well try melee him. Unless I'm so close to being able to melee him. So I might as well just melee him just for a chance to gain extra action point.
You have been judged.
Nope. Not there. Do I hammer hands? I think for the weaken effect, it might be worth it here. Since it's going to be the last of my willpower, though.
Advancing.
Oh, that wasn't hammer hands, was it? And if this goes badly, then I can always Quicksilver him. Oh, I can't weaken him there. It's just silence. I still want to go this route, but let's just see if he actually continues to work as normal.
I must meditate.
Now, back off. So you could go again next turn. And hope you're not too clumped up. I should have support fired. That was a mistake, was it?
Target
Forgot about support fire there.
We bring death.
We're still hurting him though, just not as much as I could have. No, give me hammer hands, please. And see if that ignores his melee. I was really hoping that would be disable the melee weapon. So that way I could deny his parry.
I've claimed a seed.
But he's crazed now, so it looks like it doesn't... Oh, he still can parry. Alright, one more time for good measure. 4 strike means little here. But he's dead.
Enemy down.
And I got the extra action point. Beautiful. I don't know where exactly to put you though, is the problem. Oh, you can't get knocked... Wait, you did get knocked back. Never mind. I was gonna say, it should be alright for him to get hit by that unclean one, but... The Terminator armor was supposed to make him immune to knockback. Yeah, immune to the following afflictions, knockback. Apparently that's not the case here.
It will be done.
We'll see. Because I know for a fact he did get pushed.
Come to me.
Now, moment of truth. Does he work?
Such sweet relief.
Analysis. The demon restores itself from its own pox mites.
Brothers, crush them beneath your boot heels.
Yeah, there's the knockback, alright. Oh, the same size. That's a shame. We're gonna need to get him 200% immunity then. To help offset that. Okay, I have no resistance at the moment, which is... I wonder how that works with immunity. Is Storm now vulnerable to the flames? I don't see the icon, so I'm assuming he's safe. So let's get back to swiping.
Face me.
Oh, he ate some of his nurglings, I think. Yeah, sadly I want to be far enough back that he doesn't immobilize him or knock him back. And again, I forgot about support fire. Oh, I can still get it, so not all lost.
Opening fire.
Reload required.
Alright, reload and take one more shot. Or do I want a warp speed on? You're immobilized, aren't you? Nope, he's still good. But he is blighted.
Down.
And I got parried, sadly. So this will be short-lived. And not a critical hit. He's going to take a little bit of damage this upcoming turn. So we're going to have to be ready to heal him. And Sabis, I don't think you can reach him from there. But we'll find out in a moment. Alright, does not look like it, sadly. And it doesn't even want to show what his resistances and buffs all are. Alright, let's just kill some Nurglings then. And then we'll worry about getting Sabis in later.
I must sanctify my rounds.
And let's hope you don't get knocked up, hit again there. Because I want Estrios to take that hit ideally. So if he swipes and knocks me back, I should be safe from the Herald. Oh, never mind, the Herald got pushed too. That's amusing. Very amusing. Although, how much damage did I take from that? God dang it, where'd they all come from? They came from the pool, didn't they? If I had to guess. Estrios is fine. It seems like he could take the hits. It's just the blight that's hurting him right now. How many of these buggers can we kill? We could kill them all there, but it seems like that's all it saves this turn, pretty much.
On my way.
But it's good enough to keep from being overwhelmed, at least. And with that said, can I give Estrius warp speed? Or is he immune now? Nope, he can still move. I think the immobilization was from the actual warp surge. And you're already blighted. So I could just cleanse you after you move, but can I reach you with warp surge now though? Or warp speed? Ooh, I actually can.
This will steal your mind, brother.
And maybe that'll allow you to get multiple attacks in. If I'm so lucky.
Your command?
Yep, I'll at least get 2 attacks in, which may not be saying much, honestly. And going after you is not good because Pari. If anyone's going to go after the Heralds, it's going to be Storm. And I cannot stun you. Hammer Hand's probably not needed at the moment. And you have a 55% chance to critically hit anyway.
Like my bountiful miasma. Come,
Oh.
stay a while. It will imbue you with a blessed power.
Interesting. So that blight actually hobbles them. Thankfully it didn't affect them all that much. And it didn't look like I got the critical hit. Let's see if we can get an extra action point though. I should have saved before this, in case disabling the nephews actually was breaking it.
Such efforts are futile. Repent this foolishness and accept my benevolence.
Alright, let me save this again. Just as a precautionary measure. And this time we're going all out on him. Ooh, immobilize.
A worthy blow, brother. See how the bloated pig struggles.
There we go. We may not have been kid out for immobilize, but if we can keep critically hitting him, it's not really an issue. Although I wonder if the facing, because I'm on his side, maybe that's what allowed me to immobilize him. So if I'm on his left side, maybe that's where I can trigger weaken. Otherwise, let's get support fire. Oh wait, can I support fire, or do I have to wait? Okay, support fire, perfect. And I do want to cleanse Estrios as well. So let's use this opportunity to do that. Oh, is he out of line of sight? Oh no, wrong ability. And now I should just Warp Surge, or Quicksilver, and go to town. Which honestly will be Storm who does that. If he's lucky enough to get multiple action points, that would be great. Ah, dang it, I shouldn't have done that, because I think you need to reload.
And ungrateful guests. We should all be celebrating the bloom's impending morbus.
I have no willpower, sadly, but it's possible we might kill him.
Oh, wounded.
Can I get some critical hits? He's pinned. That's a good start. He's already immobilized, but let's inflict weaken. Sadly, he's gonna survive this turn, I think, unless I get an action point. He's dead! And it's the critical hits still keep coming! One more time. Storm is gonna end this turn looking like he didn't even use his turn at all, with 3 action points still. Very nice.
The Reaper is purged, our duty fulfilled.
Concern. Murdering infestation lingers. Unorthodox deployment of exterminators recommended for absolute certainty.
It is done, Dominus. Be at peace. Those foul spawn will not survive long without their broodmaster.
Yes, truly. We must recover the Prime Seed and pursue the others.
Denial. Risk of infestation remains.
If I must, I will venture below personally and purge the immediate area before we return anything to the ship.
There's a job well done. Very unfortunate way to have to go about it with the dang game crashing. It's just a shame that Sabus didn't get to unleash his purifying flames on our benevolent friend there, since the game did not like that one bit. But overwhelming success. Yeah, Lunet calling for Exterminatus. When in doubt, just Exterminatus the planet, right? What could go wrong? I still got 12 seeds, although I wish I had gotten a melee kill or melee critical hit on the other one for more, because I worry we're not going to be able to get very many more of these pox seeds now. Let's see, tier 2. So this is for, we can get 3 armor, 4 willpower, immune to drain, so don't think I care about that. So this is for stun, 6 points of melee damage, fancy. So if I want to do pure damage, this is it. But sadly everything else, not all that exciting. What is this? Oh, that does stun damage. Huh, interesting. I guess I'm not going to take any of that. Save my requisition. And how does the experience look? Did Storm get all the glory? He almost got all the glory, at the very least. And no one is wounded. Although it helps when we actually had to restart and know what the hell to do for this match. It's still a phenomenal success.
It is done. Your prognosticars signal a weakening in the strain. With a single stroke, we have ended its spread.
A victory, yet we are not Fenrisians. We have no time for revelry while the scourge remains.
Accurate. 4 strains of the bloom remain.
Yes, yes. There is still much work to be done. Let us not forget that self-professed Warden of the Bloom, Cadex. He will not sit idly while we wreck his master's plans.
We will be ready.
Query. What of the Prime Seed? Analysis suggests it is an artifact of significant power.
I have already put a mind to that very matter, Domina. With sufficient study, it could be reworked into a tool for our crusade. After the proper cleansing rituals, of course.
Fortuitous. Unburdened by command, the Brother Purifier is available to assist you.
Oh yes, quite.
Exactly what I was thinking, Dominus. I will send for you, Ektar, when you are needed.
Yep. I worry for what dark path she's treading right now. But that was still an amazing success. But we will worry about the dialogue and all that later. I think I'm going to call it a night here. We'll get the repairs underway. And what does our new research look like? I think I'm going to go straight for, let's see, tenderness here, since I have enough seeds for that as is. Once we finish our current one, which is 10 days about. So it'll be a bit of a wait still. But a monumental success. But we have 4 more to go, and I have plans to deal with these dang Death Guard cruisers that are wandering the place. Thank you everyone for tuning in. It was a good stream, barring that one game-breaking bug, alas. And I will see you next time.